Our reporter Nasiphi Same is at the COVID-19 informal settlement this afternoon and joins me now there live. Now, Nasiphi, we understand that that area is prone to flooding at the very least and has really not been spared from the recent flash floods, as is or rather evident from what we've recently seen. What are the residents there doing in anticipation of the potential extreme weather conditions that are anticipated for today?
Well, as you put it, COVID-19 informal settlements is always at the receiving end of heavy rains and flash floods, as you put it. There were also a casualty in the recent rains where a number of these communities in COVID-19 and other informal settlements found themselves waterlogged, some residents even having to abandon their homes to seek refuge either at a local community hall or a church. But on the question on how they are preparing themselves for these heavy rains and the alert that we receive from the South African Weather Services, I'm joined here by a resident of this home right behind us. As you can see, her mother in the background still trying to find things that they can put up on the line to dry up. But I'm joined by this resident here. Thank you so much for your time. But we understand that more rains are expected later on today. What are you doing to prepare yourself, as we understand that a number of your furniture has been affected by the recent floods?
Okay, on Tuesday morning when we woke up, we just saw the flood and my son was crying and we went out and to go look for help. And we tried to carry out stuff, but everything was already wet. And our stuff is at another place, busy to get dry. But even though if it gets dry, even if you move here, somewhere else here, it's still gonna rain. We're still gonna get wet and we have nowhere else to go at the moment.
I see that you have a sail on top of your roof and, visiting other communities, they're taking sand and rubble to make sure that the rain doesn't go inside their homes. But what are you doing to ensure that more rain doesn't go inside your home and damage the few furniture that has been left?
Okay, even though if we do get some rubble and stuff here, the water comes up from under the ground. So you're not also sure, even if you do that, you're going to be surrounded by the water. So basically, you're still going to be in the water.
So you basically feel like you are caught in the middle or you're stuck between a rock and a hard place?
Yes, that's exactly how I feel. We're caught here because what else? There's nothing. The water is surrounding us everywhere.
So we see that Umama is working in the background. What exactly is she trying to do?
We're trying to get out some of the stuff and see what we can still find of the stuff and to clean up, so that we can see if the stuff that we're looking for still, if we can find it.
Unfortunately, we're out of time, but we do also have a community leader here who is obviously going to give us an update in regards to what the community leaders have done in regards to some of those residents that have found themselves without a roof over their head. We do understand that churches have been opened and they are looking for donations to ensure that those people that are in those churches are fed. And we do understand that that call from the community leaders in this community to government to relocate them to a suitable land is something that now they are saying is testament, or rather they're being backed by what has happened following those heavy rains. We do understand that the city of Cape Town also is busy with mop-up operations in various communities, unclogging drains, and in some communities even draining water out, like what we saw in Langa following the mayor's visit there.
All right, that is Nasiphi Same, our reporter out in the Western Cape, giving us an update on some of those mop-up operations, also in anticipation of the cold weathers that are expected to come to the city of Cape Town later on today.